Vannakam and Kalnan Prakal, and hello everyone. It is going to be the short video because I'm gotta go home and eat pumpkin cake. So this video is about my fuck ups when I was searching the job, like what fuck ups I did when I had been searching for a job. So the first vacancy and that admitted me, that offered me an interview, like to come and to have an interview with them, was a government bank. I used to study in very prestigious university in Russia. I'm going to tell about it in next videos. It's like Russian IIT university. So my major was business analytics, but I was desperate for DevOps, but I was a very bad student and I didn't learn anything, and that was the key of my fuck up, because when I came to the bank to have my interview to get into this position, this internship position, they asked me some basic principles of programming, like encapsulation, something else. I just don't remember how to say it in English, but I know it for now. I didn't prepare at all. I didn't learn any, I didn't use it to learn any DevOps tools. It was just a beautiful name of a profession I dreamed of. So I just came and that's all. I thought I will pass it, and just easy as this package is. Because come on, when you have verbal interview face to face, it's very easy to talk and to talk over, and just because you are talkative you can come up with some ideas. So I came, the interviewer asked me simple questions, I didn't reply. He asked me the basic principles of programming. He also said, like, in your CV is written that you know CI/CD. What is CI/CD? My face expression. Yes. Then he asked me, I used to lie in my CV that I had hands-on experience in another bank, very prestigious government bank. And he asked me, like, you say that you increased the profit of that bank, annual profit, and tell me by which means you increase it. What was your key responsibilities? And I even didn't know what DevOps is and what they do. I just liked the idea of it, but in fact I knew just very basic Python programming, and that's all, because I was a miserable student. So yes, but he asked me a lot of questions and I felt like he attacks me. I just smiled and told something like, yes, I did a good job, I did a big job, and that's all. So then he said, okay, go there, results will be after 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, of course, I didn't even hope for getting results and for getting this position. I felt cringe. Okay, it was in September, October, okay? So then the next position was business analyst in another very popular government bank. And it was related to, like, economical processes, like Department of Banking Services, and they needed a business analyst. I forgot to mention that first DevOps position, they were offering like 70 or 80K per month for an internship, and this business analyst vacancy they were offering like 60 to 70K, but never mind, it was not the purpose of getting a job. So yes, this interview in this commercial, like, bank with economics, second bank, it was in the same day when my with first bank interview was. Just first bank was face to face and second was online. I just didn't want take the suffering and pass everything in one single day. And what happened? I didn't find the place. Like, I come from the first interview, I go, there is bad internet connection in every cafeteria, in every street, every there is hustle and bustle. So they said it was a video conference, I don't have to show my face, we just talk by voice. They said it's first time when it happens, like we have a bad connection with someone, so let's choose another day and have interview in another day. Okay. So I chose the day on the next week. Of course, I didn't prepare, because why need to prepare if I'm not so into business analytics and I'm not so into economics, but still business analytics is my major. So something I must know, I probably know. So I chose the day when I was in university. It was my lecture time, and I thought, like, okay, when we'll be lecturing in university, I will not visit the lecture, I will visit interview, and I will save my time. So when was that lecture, I just go out of my classroom and go to another floor, like in a silent place, to have my interview passed smoothly, but I didn't thought that there will be awful internet connection again. So it was bad internet connection. It was like very glitching, voices glitching. I connected. They started asking me about who is me, what I do, what I study in university. It was fine, but they still didn't listen me well because of internet connection. Then they asked me, like, they did a little bit asking a series of questions about economics, about some credits, debits, analyzing them, and they were expecting that I will say something to see my competence in this area. But more than IT, I didn't like only economics, so I didn't know what to say, and I was glitching. That boss of the department, he asked and asked me again, and I was saying, like, maybe I think, and it was glitching. Then interview finished. Like, there was 2 or 3 people in interview, probably boss, HR, and someone. So then they all just disconnected because my voice was coming like not only because I didn't know actual answers on questions, but because it was just bad connection and I didn't hear them properly. So yes, it was my second interview and second fuck up, but I didn't regret so much because I don't like banking. The third interview happened in winter. I used to study in same university, and it was commercial, like online sales company, very popular company in Russia that ships clothes and everything to people. It is like Mintra in India. So yes, like Blinkit, maybe Flipkart. So it was product manager vacancy. They had a first interview, like voice interview in phone, like remote interview with me. That woman had with me interview, and she asked me, like, what is your experience, what you do, what you study in university. But I changed my CV. I lied about my experience, but it was not about DevOps in a bank. It was lie about business analytics, because my major is business analytics. So I supposed to know something. So I put a lie because I thought that if you say some experience, it will be good for you, because it is very notorious practice of some Russian recruiters that they give preferences to those who have more experience, and they forget those who have no experience. So my third fuck up, listen. Everything was smooth. I even lied about tools, instruments that I used in my previous job. And she said, okay, it is great. I like you. And I guess we can have some interview in next day, like in next some days. But about your technical skills, are you agree? I said, yes, I'm agree. But when the same day came with technical interview, I was extremely anxious whole week. And just 1 or 2 hours before the interview, I write message to that woman. Sorry, I can't join technical interview. She said, why? I said, because I already found another position. But in fact, I didn't found position. I was just scared that they will see that I lied, they will reveal my lie, and that I will be looking cringe again. So yes, it was my third fuck up. Okay, in winter I left my that university. I changed my university. I got into better educational stream major. So yes, and I took up my skills and my education very seriously. And in April, May, I decided to pass interviews again for getting a real job, to find a job for real. So listen about my other fuck ups in interviews. It's like in every interview I had fuck up. So the first company that asked for me was telecom company, like government, very popular telecom company. So what was in my CV? There was no experience, just bare skills that I learned from books and online courses. What positions I aimed for? It was system administrator, network engineer, or something like that. I had in Headhunter 2 CV, one about analyst, data analyst, business analyst, because it is very close to my actual university stream major. But my soul still wants something for working with bare metal, like something like hardware. So yes, it was a position of listen, wavelength division, dense wavelength division technologies in optical cables. It was a position, talking simply, where you make a system, like you build a system, a scheme, how to put fiber cables in city to make it very profitable for company, for a telecom company. So yes, they read over my educational background, like my previous, they know what I used to study in my previous university and current university, my skills. And that man called me. He asked me some questions like, who are you, where you study, that's all. Okay, we will have technical interview in some next days. And I really liked the position, despite its salary was like 30K per month. So I very thoroughly prepared for it. Like I sit and for 4 to 6 hours I just write about those fiber cables, what they consist of, how they are used, types of like system design of fiber cables, simple cables, and so on. Like my English vocabulary became so worse because I don't practice so much, but I'm really cool person in network design technologies, physical network. So yes, so that day that man called me, he asked me again, my educational background. I expected that he will ask me about this technology, like wavelength division, how electrical, how electricity becomes light in optical cables, and how to put these cables, all types of design and so on. But he asked me, in your CV there is written that you know Hindi and Tamil language. It is very interesting. I see the first time someone who learns Tamil language. What is it? So I said like it's South Indian language, almost the oldest language in India. So I like it because I like India. He asked me why you like India. Then he said like, you used to study business analytics, and now in your university your stream is close to data analytics. I don't think that this position will be interesting for you. I say him in this moment, no, it's very interesting. I prepared, I like that this technology, how it works. He said, okay, I will ask people from different departments, maybe they need specialists like you are. So I said, okay, I got that. I thought that I got the position. After 5 or 6 hours he called and said, sorry, no one wants you, like there is no vacant position for you, because we are not specified on business analytics. Okay, so the fuck up was that I put Hindi language and Tamil language in my CV, but I don't think that it is a fuck up, because it's like two things I put in languages, because of course languages section must be in your CV, but there were like 20 or 15 skills related to networking, to system administration, and they were backed up with my some university projects that happened in my imagination, but still I thought it was very strange. But anyway, okay, the third no, I already forgot. Five fuck up. It was some time later, but it was another telecom company. They said like, we will have interview with you. Will you be free like Thursday in 4 p.m? I said yes, I will be. And that time I just forgot that I have my interview, and why I forgot I will tell you later. It's very intricate story. And I just didn't connect to video conference, and they called me on phone and said, hello, you said you will join the video conference, video interview, will you join it? I said, oh sorry, I already got the position, so I won't join. But in fact I didn't got it, I just forgot. It was a cringe moment. Okay, the next situation, like, okay, it will be 6 fuck up. The sixth fuck up was like, I was invited to have interview in data analyst in construction company, like they build like these houses in Russia. So it was smooth. That man online asked me some questions. How will you solve this? How would you implement this idea in Python? And I improved my Python. So I explained him reasonable ideas, like very intelligent ideas. Then he asked me like, why we should take you, not everyone else but you. And I said him like, I enjoy this, like I enjoy this profession, it's interesting, it's my heart, like I really like this types of tasks. I enjoy doing this, and I like your company is very famous, and it's very good to work in your company. I read I read about your company in your website. It is like good company. I admire it. And he said, oh, okay. You didn't have questions? I have a question for you. You said you read our website and you like our company. So tell, where do we build houses in Russia? And my face was like, and my intuition, of course I didn't read the website, I just said it to make an impression. So I said, my intuition said me like, it is something north suburbs of Moscow, because when some years ago I was somewhere in that particular side of Moscow, I saw their name of company, so I thought they built in north of Moscow, and I said, you build houses in north of Moscow. It is Khimki, Balashikha, and some other district names I listed. He said, okay, results will be after some weeks. Then, after that interview, I go in website and read where they build houses. There was no district names, there was just Moscow. So yes, of course, I didn't get any invitation. 7 fuck up. It is the most cringe fuck up in interview. Okay, so it was position of junior data warehouse analyst. It was individual entrepreneur who used to hire people. Like he built his own software and he has his team, like 5 people or something, and they needed analyst. That was online interview, face to face, from phone to phone. I joined that video conference, and he was like looking very dreamy and strange, very lunatic, I will say. And he said, tell me about yourself. What is your hobbies? What are your interests? What you like, what you don't like? And he asked me about me as a person, my soft skills to say. And I told him like, yes, I want to be a DevOps engineer. First of all, I just applied for your position because it relates to my studying stream, my study major, but in fact I want to be a DevOps engineer. He asked me, why do you like DevOps engineer? I said, because I'm into cloud technologies and I know that the route to cloud technologies is similar to DevOps engineer. Cloud technologies vacancies are scarce in Russian market for juniors and newbies. That's why I specified DevOps positions. Mainly I look for DevOps. I like to build infrastructure because I have a system thinking. I enjoy watching how elements communicate with each other, and I like to build like those systems and operate those systems. It is very creative work, and I'm very creative. He asked me, why do you like Hindi and Tamil language? I forgot from this particular CV, delete Hindi and Tamil. And I said like, I enjoy semantics of language. I enjoy those elaborate structures, poesy, how to build beautiful sentences. And it is very similar to system design and DevOps, because in every stage of software development, it is like a semantics. It's similar to building sentences. You operate different tools, you choose your own tools, you choose the way to implement them, and it is very creative work. So like this I said, and he was very impressed, and he said, okay, please come tomorrow, or come whenever you can, come and have a technical interview. So I came after 2 days. I just know that it was not about DevOps, it was about SQL. So I just prepared SQL 2 days before this technical interview. I read over the book of SQL, and that's all. I came he was sitting, it was some place like cafeteria, because it is individual entrepreneurship, they have no office. So he works in cafeteria with others. I came there, he had a lot of laptops. He said, come here, take my laptop. This is documentation of Confluence. There is some banking SQL script about fetching some data from banking accounts. Just fetch this, and this, and merge this, and do this, and make filter this, and this, and this is your sample. So you have 2 hours. I came in 8 a.m. So I didn't enjoy this, and I wanted to go away. I had no energy to go into banking details. Overall, I don't understand any single thing about banking. And he said me like, and I don't enjoy banking. He said, oh, that is banking details, just make some SQL tables, results. So I thought, okay, just in order to show my respect, I will sit and I will go. I will say, sorry, I didn't pass your interview, but it's fine. I wish you good luck to find a good data engineer. So I sit for 2 hours. He watches me how I work. He says, like, I thought he will say like, go, but he said, this is not right, do this, do this, do this. He helps me somewhere. And like, he was waiting that I will solve the task, but I didn't want. So past 2 hours, he had some calls with colleagues. He ordered coffee, something to eat. He eats, and I code in front of him. It was 3, 4, 5 hours, and I still sit like this and write the script. When I didn't manage it first task, he said, okay, you came here to study, yes? You told me that you need to work not for money, but for study, and that salary is not important for you. Okay, I will teach you. And he started teaching me SQL, some topics, and then he said like, write down write down in your phone some topics, this, learn this. I will ask you later. So I came in 9 or 8 a.m. and it was 1 p.m. and I really fucked up, and he already had phone calls, and I said, I will go, I have to go. He said, you are welcome to ask questions, to study, to educate yourself. I'm here to 6 p.m. I can be and teaching you like whole day. And I was in a situation. I said, no, I will go. That time he already had a call, and while he was having a call, I said, oh, I will go, bye. And he said, I will call you in evening and discuss our interview. So I go. I decided to forget this because it was cringe. He literally tried to teach me, and I didn't know how to say I don't want to learn, and I don't like this area. I don't know why I came, because it was junior position and there was like 120k per month, but still. In evening I got his message like, hello. He didn't call how he promised. He write a message, hello, what do you think about our interview? I said him, yes, interview was nice. Something else was, and he said, literally, I translate you literally, what you decided. He asked me, what you decided. I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to proceed these classes offline, and I said him, will you employ me? He read, but he didn't answer. That's all. That was cringy situation. Okay, another education. There was like 70-80k per month vacancy with free training, free initial training from some Russian government bank. The responsibilities were not about IT at all. They were about calling and selling services of bank and helping people managing their banking accounts. So yes, there was 2 weeks free course. You had to join free online video in 8 or 9 a.m. and it finished in 6 p.m. So I sit in my house near a laptop. There was a rule that you sit near a laptop like this with camera on and don't go anywhere. But there was 1 hour for lunch, but still, and study banking. And there was a test, online test. If you pass the test, so you will get the position. If no, so no. Then I passed. I tried to pass this test, but there was like question and options, 3 options, but all answers were incorrect. So yes, I think that was the way they filter people. And also in some webinar, when teacher said like you can ask about course materials, anything, there was a girl crying. She said like it is the second time I try on this position. Previous time I had very good test, I passed everything well, but you didn't employ me. You have fixed places, but you said you have no fixed places. Another girl who studied worse than me got the position. They calmed her down, and that's all. So yes, and I just wasted my 2 weeks. Another position, let me think. Yes, there was like with time I improved my skills, my CV, skills were written in my CV. I changed my CV, so I used it to get more positions, and I already filtered them. But I forgot that I put my phone number in Headhunter. So recruiters use it to call me and say like, hello, you applied for position 2222. We want to talk with you. We want to see you face to face and have interview face to face. And I use it to say like, there was 1 or 2 interview like this. I said yes, I will come to address, and I didn't know what company is it, what position is it. I just knew the address where I have to come for an interview. And one company like this, I didn't know what the position it is and what company does. I came there. It was like commercial calling. They called to some enterprises and offered them some appliances, some network appliances, network devices. And it was like calling, selling. They said me there will be like 70 to 90K. You're very good, we like you. Please tomorrow come to us. It was my first offer. But to be honest, I didn't know where I go and what will be my profession, because they just called me. And in summer I have free we don't study in summer in Russia. So I thought I have nothing to do, I can just go see the world, see the company. If I don't like something, I will reject. So yes, but then I said okay, I like the position, I agree for all the terms. Yes, tomorrow I will come for the internship. But I didn't come. In the morning of tomorrow, I wrote, sorry, I got another position with higher salary. So yes, that was my another fuck up. I forgot to say about one company that produces highly secured Russian operating systems, hardware. Like I applied for position of technical support or something like that. It was not internship, it was real vacancy work, no internship. But in Messenger, recruiter wrote me, hello, we hire in this company quality assurance engineers, internship for quality assurance engineers. Let's have, in some days we will have talk with you. So we had talk. I didn't prepare at all because I didn't expect it will be testing, because I applied for different vacancy in this company, but they maybe confused something. So I had the technical interview, my skills were pretty fine for it, and yes, they said we will give you later the feedback. After some days, that woman wrote me feedback like they are ready to employ you, they are ready to hire you, but after 2 months, it's like because you are not so good, some people better than you are found. So for second stream, second grade, you will be taken. In more formal language, she said me that. I said, okay, that's not a problem, I will find another job. Then there was a company that specified on producing, they make some devices for monitoring servers remotely, servers in data centers. And as you may know, I really into cloud technologies and I want to be a cloud solutions architect, but I studied DevOps because it sounds somewhat close to the stream. So I was chosen for this company, and they said me, for preparing, you should prepare for technical interview. This is the list of courses you have to pass. Each like 6 courses, each 3 to 4, 250 to 4 hours. And you have a week, watch those courses, pass them, and then we will have technical interview. We will talk over whatever you learn, and we will decide will we hire you or no. So yes, I prepared very thoroughly, very diligently. Those courses were about like what is server, the physical appearance of server, what is inside server, how they are linked, like network in servers and data centers, cooling systems, like how to monitor servers, BIOS, UEFI, and all the organs of computers and servers. So yes, I prepared well. They asked me for technical interview. I go to that company. Very perfectly I answered all the questions. This company also provided like possibility to improve your English skills, because it ships their devices internationally, so you have to communicate with foreigners about technical devices. It was system administrator, something like that, but who talks and tells customers about the devices they produce, the company produces. So yes, they asked me some physical terms like what is electricity, how it runs over cables, and so on. Everything I passed because I really prepared. It was very good conditions on this vacancy. Was like working at night 20 hours. You just sit in office, monitor servers, like monitor what happens with them. If some error happens, then you just do something. In simple words, if some people call, you just reply them and tell about devices. But at night no one calls, so it's like the work is like just sitting and doing something. So you have free access for all the courses, you can learn, study something, and in the end of every month we have a tradition in our company. Everyone says what they learned for the month. So I liked the conditions, but my parents didn't like, because it's like their daughter in night will be somewhere alone. So yes, So I really wanted this position because it is about data centers. So yes, they said we will tell you in Friday the results. Okay, still I used to answer some calls of recruiters, and they didn't told me results in Friday. They were not prepared. So it was Monday. I came to some interview with some unknown company. I didn't know what will be my profession and what is the company. I came there, and just 20 minutes before that company, the interview with this company should have happened. That previous secured operating system software company wrote me a message. The recruiter wrote me a message. We have only one place for internship of junior quality assurance engineer. Do you want to join us? Like after 20 minutes my interview, and I in blink of eye write to this man message, sorry, I got problems in university, I will not come to the interview. And to this woman recruiter from quality assurance engineering, I write, yes, of course, I like the position, and what need I send you, what documents must I send you? She said me, and I send this, and that is the company I work in now. Yes, so it was the series of my cringe fuck ups, and I must say that the next day after this quality assurance engineering happened to me, the next day that servers data centers company, it writes me like, you are chosen, we chose you, you are the best who can be an intern. This is salary table, this is responsibilities table, we are waiting for you. So yes, they say it like this, and I must say that it's not group internship, it's like only one person internship, so they choose me. And in interview I very like with assurance I say, I like your company, I like your product, and I want to work with it, I really interested, and it is so, I'm still interested in this. My mind was tearing apart because I thought what to choose. In that company with data centers, it was like 40 or 50,000 per month salary, but in quality assurance it was higher, and it's not and in quality assurance I work 9 hours. In this data centers company I must work 20 hours per day and night. So of course I choose quality assurance due to the convenience, and the company is pretty good because it's a very firm government company. That's all my fuck ups.